Welcome to episode 2 of the marathon prep. Episode 2 is kind of about like finding my baseline, figuring out if there's anything wrong with me, and kind of working from there. So it started out with me going to the chiropractor on Monday. We went to the Florida Neuro Spine Center. That's where I'm going to be doing a lot of the work through this marathon prep. And we saw the chiropractor. We did some x-rays.
See this little ellipse right here?
Yep.
That's called a Schmorl's node.
Okay.
So that's an indication that there was previous injuries to that disc, probably those accidents that you were in.
Okay.
These little holes are called the foramen. That's where the nerve exits the spine and goes down.
Okay.
And you should have one at every level. So because that one's really tight and small, it's going to contribute to like a pinching pain in your low back.
Okay.
So you're going to feel pain like right here.
Yep. And then she adjusted me. Overall, she said that I was in pretty good shape, which is good. And really, it's just every week I'm probably going to be seeing her and just getting readjusted as we move forward in this prep.
You're all done. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You're going to be doing the amount of muscle building you're going to be going through. So at least once a month. Most of my patients that are doing the training like you're doing, I see them once a week to once a month, depending. You can always come if you need something sooner.
Right.
You're going to be ramping up over the next few months, so we want to stay ahead of the problems. We don't want to be recovering while you're supposed to be trained. Okay. So you're going to get an adjustment every time you're here.
Okay, well, perfect. Tuesday was kind of like my first run on this marathon prep, and it was just 5 miles at a 9:16 pace. It said I had a 134 heart rate. I have been using my watch, so the heart rates are kind of all over the place. So my goal for moving forward is to get a heart rate monitor, and Garrison recommended the Coros arm monitor. So I'm actually going to get both, and we're going to kind of see what that data is. I think throughout this whole marathon prep, you're going to get a lot of data. I'm a data nerd. I'm going to give you a lot of data. Wednesday, I just had a normal strength training day. I do full body workouts still, so that's what Monday, Wednesday, Friday are. And then Thursday was a 7-mile run. It was a 9:44 pace. It had a 152 average heart rate. That's what I mean by that. It's like, obviously that pace was slower with a higher heart rate, but again, it was a little bit further. Later in the day, I actually went to my friend who's a physical therapist. He's the instructor at Gulf Coast State College, and he was just checking out some mobility, seeing where I was tight.
So you could start out with that, and then you start adding in those other motions. You feel it opening up. I can feel it, man. It's like pretty.
Yeah, I know. It's like a cord. It's tight.
And like as far as your holds go, 30 seconds. So people will take a minute. Minute's a long time, right? So at least 30 seconds is usually good, and you could do.
I'll tell my wife the same thing.
3
minutes long time.
3 to 5 sets, right?
To give me some exercises I could do in order that tightness didn't turn into something worse like later on.
Try to straighten this leg up as much as you can. Oh, that's pretty good, man. You got some good flexibility there.
Yeah, I said it's so tight.
10 degrees.
Okay.
So kick this one up for me. That's 8 degrees. So that's pretty good.
Then I feel something tear.
Yeah. So like you have some like
Imbalance.
the threshold is like 15 degrees. They said anything that some people say 15 degrees, some people say 20.
Okay.
Right. So you want to have less than that, which is a good thing.
Okay.
This is one of those things like the bigger the number, the worse it is. Right. Yeah, it might be a little bit better, but still it's very tight. 36 degrees.
Bigger the number, the better.
The bigger the number, the better. Yeah, in this one because we're going off the amount of knee flexion.
Well, I can do like that.
And this one is 60 degrees. This one's like 30 degrees less, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then the other thing you did was when you did
the hamstrings.
that.
Yeah, your hamstrings, I would say, is you're within normal limits. On those, as far as testing goes.
Real fun time there, testing out some of our mobility metrics. Garrison went with me. That kid's real tight.
You know, I thought I was pretty messed up, but this boy right here.
Yeah.
Wait. What did you say? His
foam roll his entire body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not my professional recommendation.
Yeah.
My body needs to be foam rolled.
Is that pretty much like the worst you've ever seen?
Other than like someone with like a neurological problem, yeah.
Obviously, it's important to stretch, but it's probably not needed to run under a sub 3 hour marathon, huh?
Apparently.
So, I mean, you don't need to be fast. Maybe to be flexible, but not fast.
I always say, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
I don't recommend everything I do.
And then Saturday was our long run.
All right, this is the last run for the week. We've got some guests on the run today. we're bringing the kiddos. So this will be my first time pushing a stroller running. Obviously not Kirsten, so we'll see how this goes. Y'all excited?
No.
No? Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
It was 8 miles. I was pushing a single stroller and Garrison was pushing both his kids in a double stroller. I had 162 heart rate at a 9:55 pace. But honestly, pushing that stroller was like pushing a sled. It was definitely like doing hills workouts. So that was difficult to say the least. And then Sunday I ended with, we had a massage therapist come and like work on some of the stuff that the PT had pointed out, like that I had a tight rectus femoris, things like that. That was all of like my first real week of training. You know, episode 1 was kind of just announcing that I was going to be doing this, giving you my training plan. So this was kind of my first week of just kind of figuring out baselines and things like that. Okay, this will be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll have those VO2 max, RMR, and DEXA scans. Comment down below if you have any questions about the prep. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video. You're worth it.